WCCO has learned of a significant development into the investigation into the death of Minnesota's own superstar Prince.
Sources tell WCCO that 21 months after Prince's death from a fentanyl overdose, it is unlikely that anyone will be charged with murder for providing the drug that killed him. While criminal charges are possible, they will likely be relatively minor unless new witnesses come forward. Prince's cousin now going public with his effort to find new information. Here's Esme Murphy.
WCCO News has learned that while federal and state investigations into Prince's death are moving forward, a major obstacle remains when it comes to charging anyone with murder or manslaughter in the superstar's death. Sources tell WCCO that while investigators still don't know who obtained the fentanyl that killed Prince, they believe the drug was obtained via the black market in China. Fentanyl is commonly described as 50 times more powerful than heroin. While the official autopsy says the overdose was accidental, Chaz Smith, Prince's cousin and former bandmate, has questions.
My goal is to find out exactly who provided the fentanyl. I started getting information from former band members that were reaching out to me that were afraid.
Smith, shown here wrestling with a younger Prince in the striped shirt and in other early family pictures from the early 1960s, wants answers. He has created Justice for Cuz sites on both Twitter and Facebook. For the past year, Smith has been forwarding tips he has received to law enforcement. Smith says he is grateful to investigators, especially those from Carver County. His frustration is directed at those who were with Prince in the final week of his life.
You weren't taking care of business. Not at all. You weren't watching out for him. There was negligence involved, to me, completely, without saying somebody really purposely did anything.
Search warrants released last year focused on the role of Kirk Johnson, Prince's head of security. Johnson was among those who discovered Prince dead in a Paisley Park elevator. A search warrant for Johnson's cell phone details that 6 days before Prince's death, Johnson was with Prince on a plane coming back from an Atlanta concert when the plane was diverted to Moline, Illinois, after the singer overdosed on opioids. Prince was treated at a Moline hospital and flew back to the Twin Cities. After the singer's death, investigators found opioids throughout Paisley Park, but none in Prince's own name. 2 of the bottles with opioids had Johnson's name on them. In a March 2017 interview with CBS This Morning, Johnson would not answer CBS correspondent Jamie Yuka's questions.
Is there anything that you wish you had done personally to stop his drug use?
Oh, my goodness. Next.
You don't feel like people enabled him?
Next.
Opioid addiction is such a big topic of conversation.
While the 2 bottles found at Paisley Park bearing Johnson's name did contain opioids, neither contained fentanyl. This past week, Johnson's attorney told us, "My client had nothing to do with the fentanyl having to do with Prince's death." Another search warrant in the case says Chaska physician Dr. Michael Schulenberg admitted in a statement to a detective that he had prescribed an opioid for Prince, but put it in Kirk Johnson's name for Prince's privacy. An attorney for Dr. Schulenberg, who continues to practice medicine in the Twin Cities, says that is not true, that Schulenberg never prescribed medications intended for Prince in anyone else's name. One of the search warrants says it was reasonable for law enforcement to believe that Kirk Johnson, quote, would have had knowledge of Prince's abuse of prescription narcotic medication. In addition to Kirk Johnson and Dr. Schulenberg, court documents released last year say investigators are also looking into the role of celebrity addiction physician Dr. Howard Kornfeld and his son Andrew, who was not a physician but had prescription overdose medication with him at the scene when Prince was found dead. An attorney for Andrew Kornfeld said in 2016 his client was protected by Minnesota's SHIELD law, which protects those who call 911 when someone has overdosed. Chaz Smith has a message for anyone who knows someone who is struggling.
And to know if you know somebody that's in a situation like that, I don't care if they're famous or not, say something.
Criminal defense attorney Joe Tamburino is not connected with the case. He reviewed the court documents at our request. He says all of those who were the focus of those original search warrants could face possible but relatively minor charges.
It would be low level, correct, because Prince did not die from those drugs.
Both the Carver County Sheriff's Department and the U.S. Attorney's Office declined to comment, both saying the investigation into Prince's death remains ongoing.
In Chanhassen, Esme Murphy, WCCO 4 News.
The Carver County Sheriff is asking anyone with any information about Prince's death to please call their tip line. That phone number is 952-361-1224.
6 days to the Super Bowl tonight. The free concerts in downtown Minneapolis are a salute to Prince. DJ Dudley D is at 4 o'clock. Sheila E. is at 8. Morris Day and the time at 8:30, and The Revolution performs at 9:15. All of these shows are on the Verizon Upstage for Super Bowl Live. And when people come downtown, it will be hard to miss the security measures along the 6-block stretch. Police officers, sheriff's deputies, even members of the National Guard are keeping a watchful eye on the thousands of visitors. There are also several security checkpoints. One is outside the IDS Center, where people had to open their coats and bags before continuing down the sidewalk. The strong presence caught some people off guard, but they weren't put off by it.
Personally, I was happy. I mean, I think it means that they are out here, they mean business. They're going to make sure nothing's going on, and it makes me feel safe to bring my kids down.
Roughly 100 police dog units will be around downtown as well, ready to respond to suspicious package calls. Another 1,000 FBI personnel will come to town just in time for the Super Bowl.
The Vince Lombardi Trophy is here. Minnesota native and Viking, former Viking, Matt Burke delivered it on Saturday. It's not the first time that Matt has held that trophy. He won a Super Bowl himself while playing with Baltimore Ravens in 2013. Burke knows it's a bummer that the Vikes are not competing for the trophy this year when they got so close. But he says, hey, you still got to get out there and enjoy all the Super Bowl fun. Philadelphia Eagles arrived yesterday. Their plane went straight to the hangar, and the team went from there to their hotel at Mall of America. Bill Belichick and the defending champion Patriots will arrive this afternoon. They're also staying at the mall in a different hotel, kind of on the opposite side, so it's possible there will be a massive rumble at Nickelodeon Universe. So two teams come together. They are going to come together, the teams tonight. One of the newest Super Bowl extravaganzas. Media Night is now something that people can buy tickets to. Whole night of introductions, interviews, all this going on at XL Energy Center in St. Paul, the home of the Minnesota Wild. Mary McGuire will be there live starting at 5 this morning.
You think they separate the two to keep the peace, keep the calm, no fights before the game?
You know, I mean, the truth about this is that it's probably fun for these guys to meet some of the other players, you know, so that's part of the deal.